One more week, mate. Well, it's looking bad for Joshua Fury. Anthony Joshua says he and fans are growing tired, and he's basically begging for Tyson Fury to sign his portion of the contract, which hasn't been done to this point. I'm here to talk about all that and more in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, y'all know what to do. If you love content like this, I drop boxing news, updates, points of views, my opinion. I go live. Normally, I was covering the fights before the pandemic, but we still shaking. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. And I'll jump right into the content. Appreciate everyone for the support. Now, Anthony Joshua took to his verified Twitter account, social media. Let me see if I can pull in. And he says, quote, Spartan. See, verified. It says, quote, Spartan. I'm tired. My fans are tired. Your fans are tired. We are tired of the talk. Less talk, more action. And then he said Tyson Fury. This was earlier today. So Anthony Joshua finally admits that he's growing tired of the back and forth with Tyson Fury with little to no action. For the longest, at least a year at this point, we've been hearing Eddie Hearn and Tyson Fury and Team Joshua, Team Fury have this back and forth debacle publicly, which is usually a bad sign in my experience of boxing. These public negotiations about Joshua Fury, they say it's the biggest fight in British history, but it won't take place in British territory like the UK or England. They're trying to put it in Saudi Arabia. They said that the contracts were signed. Then they said they weren't. They said it was a 2-fight deal, 1-fight deal, yada, yada, yada. Eddie Hearn keeps pushing this off and saying next week, one more week, and all this stuff. Now, it just came out. Frank Warren did an interview, and it says Frank Warren has stated that Tyson Fury won't sign his site deal contract for the Anthony Joshua fight until the money is guaranteed by a bank. He explained that lawyers are working to resolve this, but Bob Arum is discussing a July USA fight as a backup for Tyson Fury. This is a bad look, you know. That's why I say just support the real. I'm an independent creator. I give you my thoughts. I let you know what's going on in this world of boxing. There's multiple ways to support the channel. I told you, Joshua Fury, I did not believe in it. They were trying to shove it down your throats. It's not, they haven't officially waved the white flag and conceded, but based on the fact that Tyson Fury has to say, I'm tired, the fans are tired, you know, more talk, less action, and Tyson Fury's own promotion, or one of his promoters, Frank Warren, is putting this out that there's a money discrepancy. And ironically enough, this is proof of funds that they're talking about is the holdup for this particular fight. 1 minute they said it's signed, and now you look at the reports and they say he won't sign. So this whole thing is a mess. The UK boxing scene has taken mad L's recently, and they were clinging on to this particular fight, and it looks like Deontay Wilder and Fury will likely be a fight that is done instead, which is what I've been telling you. So we're just waiting for what's next and waiting for this fight to officially be denounced and Wilder and Fury to be announced, right? I made a video. That's why you guys got to check the videos on my channel for the latest and greatest. This is Wilder. This was posted. It looks like he's improving. He's working on his body shots. He looks in mad shape. He looks in crazy shape. And he's just working with heavyweight Malik Scott, former foe, friend. And the man Wilder looks like he's putting in crazy work, going through the drills. He looks to be in phenomenal shape. And he looks like he wants revenge. So you guys could keep buying and believing all this Joshua Fury nonsense, but at this point, this looks ridiculous. Eddie Hearn, he has nothing new to tell you. He just keeps saying, one more week, mate. And it doesn't look good. Why would Wilder be training? You guys have to, I know boxing fans can't be this slow to allow somebody to bamboozle them. And you see Wilder training, right? You see him in shape. This should have always been the game plan for Fury's next fight, because Fury owes him a fight. He owes the network a fight. But these people in this picture, Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn and Joshua, right? Joshua looked like a slave right there, bro. Like he just, whatever. Anyway, they've been telling you that something else was gonna happen next, and it don't look good. It don't look good. They can't give you any updates. They can't tell you anything. And now Joshua's saying, hey, I'm tired of waiting. Your fans are tired of waiting. This is what happens when you get certain people and they try to run the show, and it ultimately, always ends up failing. They don't know what they're doing. It's like, who cares if certain people take the game-winning buzzer beater shot when they always miss? Shooters shoot. If you're Steph Curry, you're Steph Curry. Eddie Hearn keeps talking about an undisputed fight and when it's going to happen, and I'm 100% certain it'll happen. But the lie detector test determined that is a lie, because why would Joshua be posting, I'm tired of waiting, and Fury is saying he's tired of waiting, and the fans are clearly tired of waiting and over it, if you're getting this fight done? Once again, this is one of the negative sides of, what is this? Bro, he look old. Hold on. This is one of the downsides to public negotiations. This is definitely one of the downsides. You negotiate in the public, you just pretty much ensure that the fight has a lesser chance of taking place and happening. So Fury's training and Wilder's training, and Fury and Joshua are now both on record after a year of going back and forth and trying to get this fight over the line. They still can't tell you anything. You know, they're not saying, hey, first they said the contracts are signed. Now the contracts aren't signed. Then they said, oh, it's going to probably happen in Saudi Arabia, but they're still fielding offers from one and one, blah, blah, blah. And nonstop, they can't tell you anything new about the situation. They're not giving you a date, time, and venue. You haven't seen Joshua. Tyson Fury's in America. A rematch room card just took place. Fury came out for it to support his mate, Billy Joe Saunders, but Joshua didn't show up. So if Joshua really wanted to push the issue instead of doing this all for show, why would Joshua just be putting out a tweet? Why didn't he fly out for the weekend and be a part of the rematch room show, knowing Tyson Fury is going to be in there? Tyson Fury is at the fight week doing a podcast with Eddie Hearn, right? I could prove everything I'm telling y'all. How do you have time to do a podcast with Eddie Hearn, but they can't announce the fight? Who is that? Oh. And they just keep pushing it off and pushing it off. Let me show y'all. This is a bad look. So there's Eddie Hearn. This is him on his podcast. Hold on. Let me get to it. It's right there too. Look. How does Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Joshua, is he sitting within 2 feet of Tyson Fury, right? Tyson Fury is right there on this podcast, and you still ain't got this fight done. And Joshua's on social media saying, hey, and he got a black eye too. And Joshua's saying, hey, I'm tired of waiting. Let's make this happen. How can't you make it happen now? Where's the proof of funds? Man, this look a mess. This look crazy. This look really, truly crazy. And I told you this from the beginning. Use my link in the description box to get TUBEBUDDY. I'll stay on top of this. I told you, we gonna stay on top of the subject, Digital Mob, Ego's Army, until this is over. So may the best man win. But we're not letting up. Use my link to get TUBEBUDDY. We work.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.